Hi everyone and welcome to the Illumine training video. In this video you will learn how to access the scorecard assessments that are assigned to you. First we need to open Illumine by going to oxnard.illumineapp.com/illumine. I recommend saving this link in your web browser as a bookmark. If you're in Chrome you just press the little star. You can also save the link to your desktop, and the preferred web browsers are Chrome, Firefox, or Safari, basically anything but Internet Explorer. Next, you will need to log into your account. These login credentials are not linked to the VCCD portal, so make sure to make note of this so you don't forget it. If you do forget your username, please contact your SLO captain, Janet DeWald, who can look that up for you right away. If you forget your password, you can select the link here on the login page to reset it. For this example, let's pretend we are everyone's favorite music teacher, Scott Wolf. So we will log in as Scott and we will enter his super secret password. Once you are logged in, you will see the strategic planning dashboard. Next to Scott's name is his role. If you just teach courses at Oxnard College, then faculty will always be next to your name. You may see discipline coordinator. There will be a separate video for discipline coordinators, so make sure to check that out as well. For this video, all we want to see is the faculty view, so I will change Scott's role to faculty. Next to the role of faculty, you will see the discipline. In this case, we see music. If you teach in more than one discipline, make sure you have the correct one selected. This is also true if you teach a course that is cross-listed with another discipline. Under Scott's name, you will see Courses and a drop-down menu where you can select the semester. This menu will always reflect whatever semester is currently in session. So right now, we see Fall 2019, but in a couple of weeks, that will change to Spring 2020. If you get to your page and it's blank, don't just relax. Make sure you are looking at the right semester. Once you have your name, your faculty role, your discipline, and the correct semester selected, you should see the course sections that you taught and that Captain Janet knows you want to assess. She adds the courses to this page manually, so if you don't see something you were expecting, after checking these 3 fields, contact your captain and she will add the missing scorecards. So here is a list of Scott's music courses for Fall 2019. Let's look at Music R118A, Guitar 1. Here you will see the course number, the title, and the CRN. You can disregard these 2 blue boxes, it's just the class roster and the curriculum map, which you don't need to worry about. Below that, you will see those that are assigned to this course and the evaluator. This should be your name. You may also see Janet's name listed, and if the course has another instructor, that person will be listed too. Now, in the table, we have the activity name and description, which summarize the SLOs that are on this scorecard. Hopefully this is the same activity that you have been using in the past, since that is how we get the long-term data for the courses. Under scorecards, you will see at least 1 blue box. Sometimes you can see 2, like down here. This is an old feature that is being phased out, so don't worry if you don't see it. And if you do see it, you can ignore the one on the right-hand side. You can also see a darker blue box with numbers in it. This is showing us that 4 out of 14 students have been assessed for the SLOs in this course. When you complete the form, this number will turn into a green circle with a check mark. To view the scorecard, select the blue button with the little boxes in it. You should see the students enrolled in the course on the left, the SLOs listed in the middle, and the mastery levels or rubric off to the right. For each student and each SLO, select the number that corresponds with their performance. If Jimi Hendrix dropped the class, then you can select NA. This doesn't do any harm to you or Jimmy, it just simply doesn't count his data. In order to complete the scorecard, every row must have something selected. So we'll go through our list, assigning scores to the students. And that's pretty much it. So now we will save our work. Be careful not to accidentally check the Clear All Scores from this scorecard button unless you really mean it. If you are interrupted and cannot finish, you can always save your work and come back to it. You may also see save and continue to reflections, which you can do, but it's not required. After you've saved your work, you may see a screen like this. You can select courses if you have other scorecards to complete, or if you select Results Explorer, you can see graphics of the data. And finally, make sure you download the completed scorecard. To do so, return to the course list by selecting the Courses tab. Find the course you are working on. You'll notice the green check mark now that it is completed. Select the scorecard, and in the top right corner, select Actions and click Download Completed Scorecard. Now, if there was ever a question about if Scott did his scorecard, he can say, if you ever have any questions about who did what in Illumin, they keep a record of every move you make. So we can always look it up if you need it. And that's it. Let's do a quick recap. First, log into your account, then select the course and the mastery levels for each course SLO, save your work, and finally, print the scorecard. I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.
Live long and prosper.